over there as well. So some of these riders made their start off in over here. We've got Joe on the live feed now, Joe Marinello. I won't say too many harsh words because he is my nephew, so the guys are entering the field at the moment.
So we've got a little change in schedule. Let's have a look. So this will be in slight change in schedule. We've got the Mini Bikes Pro Amateur race coming up right now. It's an 8-lapper as well. The feature race that was scheduled has been moved. So their first outing is going to be an 8-lap sprint. And we've got Levi Russo coming around on pole position. Marcus Amud backing up from Supermoto. He'll be on the second spot. And Alessandro Folli, he will be completing the front row. Jai Russo heads up the second row. Cameron Dunker, ASBK Superbike rider, in the middle of the second row. And Nick Angiopoulos, he will complete the second row.
Looks like Joe Marinello's a non-starter. He's a bit of a prima donna, my nephew, with the dry. So he reckons he's a bit of a god in the rain. So he'll only want to go out and race when it's wet at the moment. So it's his way he wants to roll, and then we've got to stick with that. So
here we go. Now we're getting ready for a start here. Yesterday, big action at turn 1. Let's see what happens. Russo. Sharp start. 2 Russos and a clean path through the first turn, which didn't happen yesterday.
Yeah, Jai Russo pretty handy with his starts generally. I think he had a bit of a rough one yesterday, but we had some issues getting out of the pits in time. It was a bit of a delayed start for him, but it's good to see him up front in this one. And here he's got a decent lead. Got Cam Dunker in third there. Wanting to, he's pretty handy with some passing, and especially in this back section down here, actually, down the dipper there. I'd say he's probably the fastest in that sector of the weekend there as well. So, he's just gone up the inside there of, I think that's Jai, is it?
Jai, yep. Dunker on Jai Russo.
Yep. So, Dunker's taking Jai Russo there, and he's going to be hunting down the real soon, I imagine.
This is going to be a very interesting battle because we saw yesterday Levi Russo really brings it to this track, and he was really sticking it to Cam Dunker. Dunker couldn't get past him, and it was actually a small mistake from Levi Russo just as the race was declared. Luckily, the countback went back to the previous lap, and Russo was declared the winner for him. But yeah, Dunker will be now really trying to push, and get to Levi Russo on the back section of the track now. Levi Russo and Dunker have just got a slight gap back to Jai Russo. And Alessandro Folli, he's in fourth. Now Dunker right on the back now of Levi Russo. They're coming up to that final turn 14. Onto the start, finish straight. Dunker all over the rear of Levi Russo. But Russo has shown he really has the aggression when he's out front. Really decisive in his lines. So getting out of the downhill section.
Yeah, it looks like Cam's hunting down on Levi there. I suspect he's going to be making a move down on this bottom section here. He's real quick down here.
Russo good on the brakes though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's amazing on that putt there. I reckon it's a matter of...
Look at this. Dunker pushing hard.
Turn 13.
Russo, he's battle hardened. This is a really good display.
Yeah, Russo's Levi stepping up from the 190 class. It's class last year, the 190 MiniGP class last year. So yeah, he's had plenty of time in the circuit to learn. He's also local director as well. So we've also got Cam Dunker, who's lives not too far away here. These boys have had plenty of time at this track, and I think they've got the back in their hand.
Yeah, Dunker, local from Curry. Both himself and Max Stauffer local to this track. As we look at Dunker mount another attack on Russo. And let's see what Russo's sharp and late on the brakes. It's making it difficult for Dunker, but these are the spots where Dunker can attack.
Yeah, Levi's playing a real defensive line on the entry in there, and he's making sure he's coming in a bit narrow, so it's going to make it quite hard for Cam, who's trying to the brakes himself, to get up on the inside. So he's playing a smart game at the moment. He's doing here as well as other things.
Oh, Dunker!
Levi, you're not going to go and beat him on the brakes in a hurry. He's pretty tidy. His rear end's getting a bit loose actually, Levi, going around the back there. But let's just see how that develops. We've got a what are we in lap 4 now?
Half race distance, yeah.
Half race distance in here, so let's just see how these tyres go in. Now I'm not sure if they've gone and slapped on new ones for this, but he was pretty loose on that rear end coming out of that corner, Matt.
Yeah, pretty loose, but they're pushing. He's right on a limit here, doing everything he can defensively to hold off Dunker. And Dunker is just sizing up where he can attack and actually get enough of a gap to make a move up the inside. Can he do it? Not here. Here, will Dunker have another look at turn 4? Not this time.
Levi's gone very, very defensive on that one. So I think once an opportunity, turn 4, and one of the big ones is also down at turn 13. So you watch Levi there, he'll go very defensive and take a narrow line on the way in. So Cam's going to have to think about that, use a bit of his own racecraft to find some other passing opportunities in that.
Oh, just that slight right-hand kink there. That's where Russo really gives it a little bit extra. Makes it very difficult for Dunker to pull out enough of a gap to make a move. Again, Russo, defence, that's brilliant.
He's just pulling, he knows where Cam's going to come, and he just knows where to set it. Cam's got to even think about that anticipate what Levi's going to do on those corners and maybe work on getting some bit of a drive exit. There is a bit of a weight difference between those two boys. I think Levi's got hollow legs, I suspect, so he's pretty light, so Cam's going to be muscly out of track as soon like that he does in ASVK. So it's a good battle here, and Cam's going to have to really think about what he's going to have to do to get past the guy, get past Levi in this race. That's some amazing great battles going on. We've also got a few good battles up the back as well going on. So, Cam Dunker's just gone taking up the inside on turn 12. Yeah, he had to try something a little bit different there because that wasn't the positions that Levi can defend very well in that corner. So it's good to see him. Let's just see if he pulls away here and Levi can actually follow him on the way through.
Now Russo, he's not going to give up here. He's right on the tail of Dunker, but he doesn't have time. And I can also see a few spots of rain coming in now on the glass. Not a good sign.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a big shower looking around, so I think there's just going to be a bit of a light shower coming through, but it does going to mix things up a little bit for these guys. The guys are very much as a lap right at the moment, so this could throw a bit of spice into the mix on this one as well.
Final lap here.
Let's see if Adam moves out of the way.
He's seen it.
Yep, unfortunately he's seen it and let the guys through. Played the smart game, fortunately.
Russo, he's got one corner, he can't do this. Dunker's got it.
Dunker's definitely got this one. We've got Jai Russo back in third still. Been running a bit of line race on this one. So yeah, well done to Cam Dunker.
Yeah.
For that one with Levi Russo.
Yep, great race, guys. And Levi's brother Jai just coming in for third there. Final spot on the podium, and Alessandro Foley and Josh Newman.
Alessandro's also running the veterans class as well, and he's pretty fit and tidy on the bike, and then he's confident in any level, so he's been able to mix some of the other guys there. So I think he's 35, 36 actually now, Alessandro.
So then we had Paul Watkins and Oliver Watkins 6th and 7th. I think that'd be Paul will be Oliver's uncle, I think. Is that correct?
Yeah, Paul's Ollie's uncle.
Oliver's dad, Matt.
Matt's not out there.
Multiple time veteran champ.
Yeah, Matt had a big off yesterday. He actually had the bike land on him at turn 1 at the start of the race. So Yeah, I suspect he's a bit. I know he's out there as well. Sorry.
Oh, he is, yes. He made it
Yeah,
out,
so
yeah.
he'd be pretty sore there.
11th
With
place.
that crash there, so I suspect that's his pace on it. Would have expected to be a little bit higher than that this weekend. So